Hello everyone and welcome to I Love Smoochie. Today we're going to be making fried stuffed shrimp wrapped in bacon. Oh yes. Doesn't this look delicious? Our ingredients today are large eggs, slap your mama Cajun seasoning, pepper, oil, liquid smoke, salt, garlic powder, lemon pepper seasoning, panko breadcrumbs, toothpicks, all-purpose flour, Cajun crab dip, and about 13 shrimp, crab salad, and bacon. All right, now let's get started. Okay, right here, what we're going to use is a 7.5 ounce of crab dip. Now, with the crab dip, I did not know if I was going to use the whole thing or if I was going to use half. But since I was doing my 13 shrimp, I said, well, let me just put the whole thing in there, okay? And this is my homemade crab salad. And I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons of that. Now, with the crab salad, you ain't got to make it homemade. But if you choose to, I do have a video making this crab salad, okay? Now, you could also get your crab salad at your local grocery store, and it's sold with the Cajun crab dips. Alright, so what we're going to do now is put in 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke just to give this stuffing a smoky type of flavor, okay? Alright, and I'm just going to stir it all together. Make sure that it is well incorporated. Alright, y'all. Here go my stuffing. Now next, we're going to be using some large eggs. Matter of fact, 4 large eggs. I already have 2 that I have already put in the bowl, and I'm just going to add 2 more. Okay, now we're just going to use some seasoning. I'm going to use a half a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to use some black pepper, which is about 1/3 of a teaspoon. Lemon pepper seasoning, which is a half of a teaspoon. And of course, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Alright, and we're just going to mix this up and just make sure that it is well incorporated. We don't want any lumps in the eggs. Alright, and this is a 1.5 cups of flour. And in a 1.5 cups of flour, we're going to use a half a tablespoon of Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. And we're going to use a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Alright, and I'm just going to mix this up with my fingers. I hope you don't mind that. And, you know, I don't want to dirty up no more silverware than what I have to. Alright, and I just poured some panko breadcrumbs into a plate. You don't have to measure that. I'm going to turn my oil on low until I finish wrapping the rest of the shrimp. And at the end of wrapping the shrimp, turn the heat up until it reaches 375 degrees. Okay, the shrimp that we're going to be using is extra large shrimp. Okay, and we're going to butterfly and devein it. Now, when you butterfly it, you want to make sure you butterfly it up to the tail. Just like that. Alright, now we're going to get a tablespoon of stuffing. Now with the stuffing, y'all, you can use real crab meat. You don't have to use the imitation crab. I just use the imitation. But if you like to use the real crab meat, you can do so. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that's secured in the cavity of the shrimp, just like that. And then we're gonna get a strip of bacon. Now, with the bacon, you're gonna wrap it from the tail first. Like that. Okay, now when you wrap the bacon, you want to make sure that you overlap it so none of the stuffing will leak out of it. Now with this shrimp, it looked like I need another strip of bacon. So sometimes if your shrimp are too big, you have to add another strip, which is fine. More bacon, hey, it's much better to me. So you can use as much bacon. If you want to use 2 strips, go right ahead. It's not a problem. All right, we're gonna make sure that's all secured and none of the stuffing is leaking out. And then we're gonna take a toothpick and make sure that it is secured, just like that. All right, so first what we're gonna do, we're gonna dip the shrimp in the egg mixture first, and then we're gonna put it in the flour. All right, and this is how it looks. All right, so we're gonna dip it back into the egg mixture again, and then we're gonna put it in the panko breadcrumbs. And we're gonna make sure that's fully coated. Excuse me, coated. I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna get another one. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did to the first one, and I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna let you look at it. All right, y'all, so this is how it looks. All right, and then I'm gonna get the other one and put in the egg mixture and then put in the panko breadcrumbs. All right. Okay, here it is. Now, with that, I'm gonna show you again the steps. But after you get finished frying the stuffed shrimp, make sure that you take the toothpick out because you do not want anyone to bite into it and end up hurting the mouth. Okay. And then also, it may seem slow at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll just skim through it. It's not really difficult. I'm letting you know that. If you find your own little technique and how to do it, then go for it. Alright, I'm going to put in the egg mixture first, and then I'm going to put it in the flour, and then I'm going to put it right back into that egg mixture. And then I'm going to place it into the panko breadcrumbs. And voila! So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get finished with the rest of the shrimp, and then we're going to fry them up. So now we're just going to make sure that the oil has reached 375 degrees. And then we're going to put the shrimp into the oil. Now, don't do what I did. I put too much oil in there. Either just put half or a little below half. Because if not, when you start putting your shrimp in, as you see what I did, your oil will spill over and it could cause a fire. So you do not want that. Okay, well, we're going to let these cook for 5 minutes until they're golden brown. And usually what I do, I just kind of turn them over and just look at them. And if they're getting done too fast or getting brown too fast, I just cut them down. All right. Oh my, this just looks so good. I promise y'all would not regret the time you spent on this. It tastes so good. All right, it's time to plate up. Also, remember to take the toothpicks out before you start eating the shrimp. All right, now let's take a look inside. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Now with this, y'all, you can eat it with any type of dipping sauce that you want, or you could just eat it plain. But look at there. Oh my goodness. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed. And thanks for watching. Smooches.